Hello student, I hope you all are fit and fine. Today I am going to explain logarithmic function and its property. Dear student, in a short notation, I write logarithmic function as a log. This is the base of logarithmic function, right? We just write at the bottom of this g. So this is also read as log a base 1, right? The value of the log a base 1 is 0, where a greater than 0 and a doesn't equal to 1. Example, log 2 base 1 equal to 0, log 3 base 1 equal to 0, log 4 base 1 equal to 0. Now the value of the log in a same base, log a base a equal to 1. A must be greater than 0 means a must be positive and a not equal to 1. Log 2 base 2 equal to 1, log 3 base 3 equal to 1, log 4 base 4 equal to 1, log 5 base 5 equal to 1. Now the third property, log a base x into y equal to log a base x plus log a base y, where a greater than 0 comma a doesn't equal to 1 and x into y greater than 0. Examples, log 2 base 2 into 3 equal to log 2 base 2 plus log 2 base 3. Log 3 base 5 into 7 equal to log 3 base 5 into log 3 base 7. Now the fourth property, log a base x upon y equal to log a base x minus log a base y, where a greater than 0, a not equal to 1, x upon y always positive, because we cannot find out the log of negative value. Example, log 5 base 6 upon 7 equal to log 5 base 6 minus log 5 base 7. Log a base x raised power n means power will come in the front of the log and log a base x, where a greater than 0, a not equal to 1, x to the power 1 and always greater than 0. Example, log 7 base x to the power 6 equal to 6 log 7 base x, right? 6 1. Log a base x into log x base a equal to 1. The same condition is this. Example, log 5 base 3 into log 3 base 5 equal to 1. The seventh property, x to the power log a base y equal to y to the power log a base x, right? So these are very important property, my dear student. As we know that log is simply an operator like as plus, minus and division, right? It is used for makes our calculation easy. It is developed by John Napier. Now the next basic types of function, rational function. A function is defined as fx equal to gx upon hx, right? Where gx and hx are polynomial function and hx not equal to 0 is called rational function. Let us suppose gx is any cubic function, hx is any linear function, so I will divide this gx by hx. I will get a square function, and the graph of the square function will be like h, right? Now next function, square function. A function f r to r defined by fx equal to x square is called a square function. Its domain will be any real number and its range will only a positive real number, close interval of 0 to infinity. Let x equal to minus 2, f minus 2 equal to minus 2 whole square equal to 4 belong to plus r plus positive real number. Next is square root function. A function f r positive to r defined by fx equal to x to the power 1 by 2. My dear student, we cannot find out the square root of negative number because square root of negative number will be a imaginary number. So the domain of the function will always positive real number. Range of the function will be any real number, means closed interval of 0 to infinity. Fx equal to x to the power 1 by 2. Its graph will be like h. Right? Okay. Now next function, cube function. A function f r to r defined by fx equal to x cube is called cube function. Right? Y equal to x cube. If you will put any value of x, there will be a change. There will be high change in the value of the y. Let us suppose if you will put x equal to 100, therefore y equal to x cube will be ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. Means if you will change slightly in the x, if you will increase slightly in the value of x, so there will be a more and more change in the value of y. Right? So the graph of the function will be like this. Same way for the negative value of x, the graph will be like that. Right? Okay. Now the next one is cube root function. F r to r defined by fx equal to x to the power 1 by 3 is called cube root function. Fx equal to x to the power 1 by 3. The graph will just invert of cube function. This is, the slope is downward, it's upward. Here is upward, you can see, but in the cube root this is downward. Okay, now come to the frequently asked question number first. Which of the following graph represent the function of x? Why? You can see the graph, this graph. From the graph we are observing that the given function gives a different value for different value of x. Right? From the second one, since for any value of x we are getting the same value of a different value of the y. If I am putting x equal to 1 by 2, you can see this one like h. Let us suppose if I am putting x equal to 2, I am getting y equal to 2, I am getting y equal to 3, y equal to 4, y equal to 6. Means the 2 is related with 2, 3, 4, 6, same way in minus 2. It indicates that given function is not, the given condition is not represent a function. That is, this is not the graph of a function. So first one is the graph of a function because the given function gives different value, unique value for different value of the x. Right? So thank you very much, my dear student. I hope you will understand this.